Okay, guys, welcome. I know it's been a few days, work just got completely busy, but I do have a review for you. This is an HDMI switch from Dotstone. If you've been following my blog, you've been following my reviews, you know I have reviewed this. I'm a big fan of it. This is actually my third one. I have one for two of the TVs in my house. This one is I'm not sure if I'm going to use it for a third TV or what I'm going to do with it yet. The downside is I have not been able to try the 4K on it yet. Um, Based on specs, I could see it working, but until I actually test it, I cannot give you an honest review on the 4K. Once I get it done, get it tested, put it through some tests, I will update a new video with the 4K testing on this. But I want to show you what it is. Basically, if you if you have a TV that doesn't have enough HDMI ports or a receiver, or you have something doesn't do what you need it to do, you get a switch for that. So it comes in a handy little box here. Um, the switch is actually well wrapped. It has this little cool little bag. For some reason, I'm a big fan of this bag. It's not cheap plastic, but it feels nice in your hands. Now, as far as switches go, I've had switches for many years. My one TV only had two HDMI ports. My receiver downstairs has six, but I have nine devices. So the downside is I need a switch. I was using a 1080 switch. My receiver is only 1080. Unfortunately, that's gonna be upgraded soon with new speakers and everything. But I put the 4K switch in, and it works flawlessly. No issues at all for it. This one upstairs works as well. Right now, the receiver I use up here, yes, I have surround sound up here. The receiver I use up here only has two HDMI, and I have three devices. Four counting the Steam Link. So again, I need one of these. I actually have a second one I use as well for a secondary system, but we won't get into that right now. So it is a Dotstone PIP. So anybody that doesn't know what PIP is, it means picture in picture. One of the coolest things of this is if you're watching one on the single touch of remote, you can actually pull in a little picture in the bottom square. So you can actually watch two things at once when the both devices pulled in. I'm not gonna be able to show you live with this review, but I will upload another review next few days that will show it to you live. Just it's a little noisy here, and I just can't do it. But coolest thing is picture in picture. So basically, I can play a video game, but if like the football game's on, I can watch it in the bottom corner. It quickly pause it, switch it to see what's going on, big play, or end zone, or March Madness is here. Been watching a lot of basketball, figuring out what's going on, and I can quickly switch um between things, game, if I have two cable boxes, etc. It is 4 port. What that means is you have one out port to the TV or device receiver, and then you have four ins. Each in could be a different device. It does require power. All good switchers, real switchers do. It does support 4K, says, like I said, I haven't tested it. It does support 3D. Again, 3D is pretty much a dead technology on a televisions. I work in the tech industry. I work in custom integration. 3D is a dead technology. So I won't test that. I have the ability to test it with my TV, but I would have to find my glasses, and it's just not worth it. Um, Here's the power source. It is a very basic, low cost power source. It doesn't require much power at all to run. Um, Here is the remote. So you have your 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you have an up and down to switch between 1, 2, 3, 4. A cool thing is here's your PIP, and you can actually 1, 2, 3. So if you have all four things hooked up, you can actually select which one you want PIP. It makes it nice and handy. And then auto. Let me explain the auto. Coolest thing about this for me is the auto switching. So when I'm in bed at night, I turn my TV on, it automatically starts playing. Now, if I turn my PlayStation on, it automatically switches to my PlayStation for me. Very handy. I don't have to, you know, pick up the remote, switch it, go change anything. And then when I turn my PlayStation off, it finishes shutting down, which anyone that owns a PlayStation knows it takes 30 seconds or more. It automatically transfers right back to my TV. A very cool feature. You do not see that in many Switches at all. And I was pleasantly surprised to see it in this one. Overall, this is well built. I have not seen any issues with this. Like I said, I've been using one upstairs for a while, which probably gets the most use up in my bedroom slash office. And then downstairs in the home entertainment room, I use one as well. Gets a little bit less um, usage, but it's there. It works. I've never had a fault or had an issue with it. Um, as I said, I will be testing the 4K relatively soon once I upgrade my receiver and everything. And I will be able to let you know if the 4K works, if it works properly. Oh, before I get IR, if you know anything about custom integration or you want to hide this, it shows you where to put the IR. Handy. A lot of times you can't find the IRs, they just don't work. It actually shows you right where it is, and it has an indicator light when it's on. I will end this review and let you know how it is. I do recommend it. Go to the link down in the bottom and purchase one yourself. I'm not sure what I'm doing with this one yet, so it might be a giveaway. I don't know yet. But I do highly recommend this Switch. I think it was only like 30 bucks on Amazon, which I paid more than that for my 1080p Switch. Um, as one other thing before I forget, because I have not tested 4K, I have not tested HDR. Um, I don't have my hopes up for the HDR portion of it, just because, like I said, my industry, very few, it's hard to find. But if it does, I will be sure to let you know. But it is handy just for the 4K capability alone. If your TV doesn't have HDR or it's not that big of a deal for you for like cable boxes, things like that, go ahead and grab one. They're relatively inexpensive and they work. I highly recommend this. One of the products that I've reviewed in a video, this is probably one of the ones I would buy myself, and one of the top 10, you know, um, in my videos. You'll probably see a top 10 video soon. This is right there at the top of the list. batmansreviews.tumblr.com if you want to read about it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.